Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be redrawing the current Fortnite map in my style. Originally, my YouTube idea was doing retro games in my style, but to be honest, I wasn't really feeling the idea, so I decided to redraw the famous video game everyone's talking about, Fortnite. I have played it many times, and I usually play it after I finish drawing, kind of as, you know, when I take a break from drawing, I like playing Fortnite with my friends. So I want to pay homage to that, and also because the new season came out, I want to redraw the current map because it looks amazing, and I can't wait to hop into the video, so I'll tell you more about it. So doing these types of videos takes a lot of effort, and especially this one, because when I started drawing it took me quite a lot of time and effort, and I had things interfering with my personal life, and I need to deal with those things, so it took quite a long time to actually edit and process video because I finished this drawing on the weekend, then the next day I need to post a video, so it did take quite a long time, but I think the end result shows itself. And this drawing does take quite a long time because of all the detail and things I added into it, but I really enjoyed the entire process of, you know, drawing this current map. And usually in my free time I like to play video games with my friends, so that's, like I said, that's the main reason I wanted to do this drawing. But the first drawing I said I was going to do a retro style type video, but the reason why I didn't do that, the main reason why, was because when I was, you know, looking for video ideas, I came up with the idea of doing retro video games in my style, but I didn't really like the idea because I thought it would be a bit boring. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because most retro games, they have a pretty different style, and the style of most retro games are quite simple, so adding detail and kind of redrawing it was a cool idea at first, but I just didn't really want to do it at the end of the day, so I stuck with this idea of drawing the current Fortnite map in my style. Interesting how Epic Games started out as the entire game franchise. First, when they wanted to make their own video game, the first video game they ever made, they called it Save the World, and it was called Fortnite Save the World, and they combined the name of Fort and Night, kind of as you as the character need to build, you know, bases to survive in the night with the zombies going around the place. And it was originally going to be a horror game until they scrapped the idea, and they spent years upon years developing the game. It was years in development, and when they finally developed the game and launched it to public, it wasn't getting any traction. No one really played the game, and the owner of the game franchise, Epic Games, wanted to just scrap the entire idea, but they decided to kind of change up the game a little bit, because originally you would craft guns and fight zombies, but they decided to kind of take the online factor, because there was online play with the zombie apocalypse game. So having that knowledge, you tried making an online game. They published it for free, added some characters you could buy with V-Bucks, and it became a huge sensation. Everyone was going on the bandwagon, trying to get the first victory royale to kind of become the best at the game, and everyone was kind of playing the game and trying to become better and better. And it was very brand new because they added a new feature called builds, and people were learning slowly how to use builds, and Fortnite implemented the feature of speed building, and then people started becoming better at the game and building faster, editing faster, and kind of trying to become the best builder in the game, causing them to become a pro. And everyone was trying to get a victory royale and kind of going on the bandwagon of becoming the best player in the game, and it started getting a huge following, and many people still love the game to this day, and it's still one of the most biggest franchises in the entire world. It's quite fun playing the game when there's not really anything else to do. Usually I spend most of my time just drawing and doing that type of stuff, but when I have free time, I usually hop online with my friends and start playing Fortnite, because it's one of the go-to games that I usually play, because the online playability is quite easy on Fortnite. You just friend someone and then you can hop into the same party, and it's really simple to just play with other people, and I prefer the game playing with people than with myself. And and it's just one of the things I prefer. Sometimes I like playing Fortnite with myself, sometimes I like playing with other people, but I prefer playing with other people because it's just so much fun playing with other people and getting Victory Royales together. It's just one of the things that are just so much fun about the game. And it's quite enjoyable to actually play the entire game and see how they update the games weekly. And to be honest, when I start drawing these characters, I notice how much detail they put into these characters, because when you look at it, when they originally, create them, it takes a lot of effort and detail, and have a different appreciation for the amount of detail they put into these characters, because many people do not really, take into consideration how much detail and effort they'll put into these characters and how much detail the characters have and how much detail is in them. And you kind of have a different appreciation for the entire game franchise when you kind of redraw the characters by yourself and you can see all the nitty-gritty things they need to do to add the amount of detail the characters do have. It took quite a lot of effort kind of drawing these characters because of all the detail they had, but it was quite fun drawing these characters and really enjoyable. To be honest, this is kind of one of my most favorite drawings, and usually when I do drawings, sometimes I find these drawings that I really love so much and I really enjoy drawing them. And originally this was my most favorite drawing, but now I like this one even more. And most of the drawings I do are kind of me drawing characters with backgrounds, and I really try and practice that a lot, trying to practice the perspective and make the characters look fine with the backgrounds. And to be honest, it will be really useful for me in the future when I, draw characters with backgrounds and kind of make it look all natural and make the characters run with objects, because then I'll be able to kind of learn a lot of things behind it. But the things I really like drawing is full fleshed out backgrounds with the characters in them, filled with tons of detail. It's just one of the things I have so much fun with drawing and creating all these worlds and backgrounds, and it's just one of the things that are just so much fun for me. And we're almost nearing the end of the video, so I'll just leave you to enjoy the entire process of the shading.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. This one I spent quite a long time on because redrawing the whole Fortnite map took a lot of effort, and I only chose a small section because the entire map is full of so much detail and I couldn't really capture all that detail in a full image. But I really hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. I really enjoyed the art process. It did take quite a long time doing the artwork, but it's just one of those things you have to do and publish on YouTube. And I really enjoyed the entire process of redrawing the map in my style. It was quite fun. I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you